Welcome, gentlemen, to You Can Get Her. In this video, we will discuss the different ways and approaches on how to get women. In a lot of videos out there, you'll notice that they tell you that you need confidence. But what if you don't know how to gain confidence? Well, I have the perfect answer. We have a new way of thinking for you, and we're going to teach you the brand new ways of thinking. And by the end of this process, we can guarantee you that you won't even have to think about being confident. Confidence will be who you are.
How's it going, guys? Now, the first thing I want to talk about is the physical. Now, the thing is, I know you're thinking that I have way more to offer than physical, and I'm sure that you do. But let's face it, it's the first thing that a woman sees. So, let's talk about it for a bit. It's in our nature, in our genetics, to pick the healthiest and the best person to procreate with. So a woman's first three things that they're going to pick is going to be white teeth, well-groomed, well-dressed, and glowing skin. So, white teeth, you can go to the dentist and get a teeth whitening. It's going to cost you about $400. That's a bit pricey. So instead you can go to a Walgreens and get a teeth whitener, like 3D white strips. It's going to cost you about $35. Now, for clothing-wise, you can go to an Express or a Target. It doesn't have to be Express. You can just look something that is classy. It's something that can be classy looking, and the majority of women, statistics show that the majority of women like classy clothing. Not everyone does, but the majority does, and that's what we're going for here, is the majority. Now, as far as skin tone goes, you want to have a glowy skin. You don't have to have a tan, but a nice, healthy glow. Now, as far as acne goes, if you have acne, it's okay. That's not going to stop anything. But if you can minimize it with maybe some certain health foods, or maybe olive oil, cucumber, helps a lot on the skin. So those are our three things, and I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you. Tracy won't answer me. She's not answering me. I don't know what's wrong with me.
You've been here. I've been here. It's something called rejection, and we all hate it. But the fact is it's part of the process, and it's going to help you learn. Everything costs something in life. And unfortunately, I hate to put it in these terms, but women do too. In figurative terms, there's a certain amount of rejections that you have to have before you can get a girl. Some girls cost 1 rejection. Some girls cost 10 rejections. It's all part of the process. You just can't look at it as something negative, because if you do, then it's gonna hurt your self-esteem. The point is to think of it as like, okay, well, I guess this next girl must cost a lot, but you'll get her, and that's the point. At the end of the day, you're gonna get that girl. This segment of our video is going to be about body language. 85% of what we say is actually through our body language and not what comes out of our mouth. We'll discuss body language in a future video, but this one is going to be strictly about eye contact. I used to have a buddy named Dan, and he used to blow it with women simply because of the fact he didn't know this concept. This is what he would do. Yeah, When you do that, you're basically telling a woman you're not sure of yourself, and it immediately turns them off. In fact, most guys out there can't keep eye contact with a woman for more than 4 seconds. However, if you can lock and gaze into a girl's eyes, don't stare or gawk. There's a difference, okay? You gotta have breaks in between. But if you can lock into a girl's eyes and show her that you are very interested in what she's saying, it'll immediately show them that you're sure of yourself and that you're confident.
Hey, how's it going, guys? I want to talk to you guys about indecisiveness. It's very important that you're not indecisive when speaking to a woman, because that's a great way for her to lose interest in you because of how unstable you make her feel. So, a great way to not do this is by an example that I'm going to show you. A woman asks you a question, and she says, what kind of ice cream do you like? And you say, well, I love chocolate. And she says, oh, well, I love vanilla. And you're like, oh, yeah, I hate chocolate. Yeah, I love vanilla too. no you don't, you just said you love chocolate, and now you look unstable, and now she feels insecure. So you just lost her. Congratulations. Well, a great way to do this, to make yourself feel stable and look concrete with what you're saying, is by going and saying, well, I love chocolate. And then she's going to say, oh, that sucks because I love vanilla. And you're like, well, that's awesome that you love vanilla, but I still love chocolate. When you say that, you're very solid in your ground, and you have a very strong character. And that is very strong sex appeal for a woman because she feels safe with you.